Can you hear me? Holy shit, that's loud, huh? Okay. How about now? Can you hear me now? No, it's too much, bro. Okay. I can hear fucking. I can hear 2 blocks away with that shit, man. Greetings to the backyard show. What? It is Saturday, January 25th. I recorded an episode a couple days ago, and I said, you know what? Fuck it. They deserve better. Fuck it. They deserve better. And so I did not upload it. But it was a mess anyways. I smoked a fuck ton of weed during that shit. So I'm gonna not do that in this episode. Because, yeah, I'm trying to cut back on the weed, man. It's tough stuff. Been trying to drink a lot of coffee. Trying to cut back on energy drinks. Oh, but excuse me, how are you guys doing? Jesus, I got right into my stuff before I even asked you guys. Don't worry, I don't have COVID or the flu. It's just chronic illness. So not smoking enough weed. But yeah, so I've been drinking a lot of coffee lately. Trying to cut back on the Red Bulls and the Monsters and the Celsiuses. This stuff's not good for you, man. I get like so much heart pains through the day. I'm like, this is because of the energy drink abuse that I've been putting my body through. So it's time to switch it up. Trying to go back to the old days and just drink coffee. Nobody ever died from too much coffee. Oh god, I could see myself in the little rearview mirror. That's funny. Not to break the fourth wall of the show here, but speaking of the fourth wall, Jesus Christ. I was just gonna not say it, but no. The fourth wall is a lovely place. Joe Menente is a lovely guy. Shout out to him and the fourth wall and his 3 locations. His new location in San Diego. That's pretty damn cool, ain't it? But the place that he's built is just fucking insane because it attracts very mentally ill people and very funny people and very cool people. One of the comics was trying to get into it with another comic last night. I'm not gonna say names, but I was leaving and I was just like, man, it's always the fucking alcoholics that have to ruin the fun. Always some dude just trying to start a fight. Always just drunk as hell. He's either drunk as hell or he's not drinking. So something's going off. But yeah, it was just a total vibe killer. I was like, man, leave it up to the person with usually the best vibes killing the vibe. But yeah, man, that place is fun. I'd love going there. I spend most of my time there. Most of my stage time is at the fourth wall. I do have a couple roast battles coming up in March, so that's gonna be fun. And I've been writing for that. I was gonna hit up you know what? That's what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll try to do it live, see if my phone will let me. Try to do some live joke writing information trading. That's one thing about roast battles, like you kind of got to know your opponent. It's like more than half the battle. You can tell when the person isn't, when the two people either don't know each other that much or they don't like each other. Like, well, if they don't like each other, it can make a good battle, but it's still not as cool as if like you actually like are friends with the person or But okay, you know what? I'm contradicting myself here. Because I've seen roast battles where it's like, oh, these guys are actually friends. Like they hang out, they do this and they do that, and it's just them up there calling each other names. and just like being mean to each other, but it's funny because they're friends. So sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's alright, but it's like I want jokes. I demand jokes. Bring on the jokes. I am here to see the jokes. This is the comedy store, no? You buy comedy? I am here to buy comedy. What is this roast better? Yeah. No, as you can tell, I've been getting that caffeine in me, baby. It's been rough. It's been rough out here in these streets, but you know, Daddy will manage. He's been chilling. Been driving around, just trying to fucking keep my wits about me, keeping my head on a swivel. It's not a way to live, but hey, it's better to see something and catch it than to let it run away. You know what I'm saying? Or to let it run up on you. But no, it's good. Been trying to go back to the gym. I went back to the gym twice. I used to go like every day, so I think that's where I fucked up. I'm just gonna try going back like what, 3 times a week. 3 times a week, space it out. Still not that bad, you know. I can still always go for a run or a walk or a hike or something like in between those days. Even on those days, I used to go for a hike up in Veterans Park and then go straight to the gym right after. I'm like, this is just the first workout of the day, man. Trying to be all like fucking fitness, man. Trying to be all fitness out, and then I stopped going to the gym like what 2 months after, 2 months in, 3 months in maybe. Planet Fitness is it's like the fucking it's like Reddit. It's like the waiting room of a Reddit page. I don't know. So many fucking interesting people there. Weather's perfect. Perfect for an iced coffee. Raining and cloudy and windy. Yeah, I'm one of those psychopaths. Drinking an iced Americano in the back seat of 60-degree weather. Fucking 60-degree weather, man. I'm trying to do a good Bill Burr impression. That's working out. Fucking dog. You're fucking downloading that hate through this leash. He's such a good comedian, man. I think I said this maybe either in the very last podcast or in the. Oh, yeah, I know. So, well, let's start with this. How about Bill Burr and Billy Corgan being brothers? Go figure. Oh Billy, oh Billy Pumpkins, oh Billy Pumpkins on the mic. But he's like, yeah, I'm not honestly a huge fan of the Smashing Pumpkins. They do have a couple good bangers for sure, but it's not like I've never sat down and listened to a Smashing Pumpkins album. It's that tuberculosis, baby. Coming to you live, tuberculosis. And oh, fucking hell. No, but yeah, I forgot what the fuck I was talking about, dude. I gotta get a studio. So if anybody has any leads, feel free to DM the Backyard Show. Been getting a lot of love on the page recently, on all pages, and that I am forever grateful. Been also getting a lot of I've been appreciating a lot of comedy lately and a lot of music lately again. It's been getting to be a really good time to be living in, despite the crazy shit going on every day. Fucking drones everywhere, and you know, aliens. Fucking AT-ATs flying in the air now. That's just what we're doing. I haven't seen any, but like the videos I've been seeing are pretty fucking crazy. Um, you know, it's pretty scary. I'd like to say. I don't know if it's the weed talking or the acid, but it's looking pretty scary out here, guys. I think LA's back on fire. However the fuck that happened. They're still just like, fuck it. And then President Trump is just like, we're not even gonna give you guys any help until you guys stop the fires and refill the water drains. It's like, well, makes sense. Like, we can't even keep ourselves from being on fire. It'd be a waste. But, fuck us. I guess, have fun in Vegas. I'm not even trying to do the Bill Burr voice. I'm just, like, very, it's just what my mind is trying to gravitate towards, too. But, yeah, we've been writing jokes. We've been working them out. Nowhere else to work them out but the open mics, and that's okay. Gotta get them sharp. I've noticed a lot about my delivery is just still very lazy and just not on par. It's not there. But the writing aspect is there. And, some of the jokes I write work, and I don't expect them to work at all. So it just makes me, gives me a little yippee. A little backflip, skip, and a hoop. A little skip and a hop. Full Billy. And, yeah, it's going okay. I've been doing it, consistently, but, not as much as I should be. But I'm getting out there. I'm glad that I don't have a job now for the meantime, so I can go back to going back up every night. So, but until then, uh, who the fuck is hiring? Huh. Yeah, like it just hit me at the end of the day. I have, we still got taxes coming in. We still got our taxes dropping in shortly, so we're gonna be hitting the road with the Backyard Show pod with our new equipment. So, let me know if you guys want to have a little conversation. Other than that, I'm gonna be sending my emails, and my people will be in contact with your people, and we will be setting up interviews and podcasts shortly. But until then, you're here with the Backyard Show with the solo dolo, your host Barry Montoya on the mic, drinking a fresh iced Americano. Yeah, it comes with 2 shots of espresso, and you can always add another shot for an extra kick. Always a pleasure to have life-threatening heart palpitations make you want to drive into a tree. In the back of my mind, I wanted to make it sound like Macho Man, but no, we're having fun. No, yeah, a lot of people just getting angry these days, and it fucking blows my mind. There's just a lot of anger. People are stressed. People are, like I said, scared, and it's just not looking like it's not looking like there's any brighter days ahead of us. Everybody's going fucking emo again. The world is just going emo. They're like, "Oh, I see what that fucking weirdo in high school was blabbering about." Like, everything from the early 2000s, and everything from the early 2000s has caught up. Everything from 2010 and up is starting to look a little suspicious. People are starting to poke their noses and, like, start to go into the right direction. And then by the time, 2020s is here, you know, everything's just starting to fucking fall apart. which is cool because whatever new shit, whether it's gonna be some new utopia or some, fucking maybe it'll be like some Mad Max shit. Maybe they'll they'll go back to testing nuclear weapons and equipment over here and just wipe us the fuck out by accident. Like, oh, we we made sure that the safety precautions were at fucking pace, and we really tried our best, and well, I don't know how this fucking happened, but it's like Kermit the Frog as Christopher Walken. Like, whoa, and you have to find yourself, and whoa, and like it doesn't make any fucking sense that shit just they want it to just keep it getting worse and worse, and then try to hide shit. Everybody's trying to like brush their fucking thousands and millions of dollars of embezzlement under the carpet like no one's gonna notice, and assassinations. Then you know it's fucking wild, man. Like, but it's the people who are in power that have more power over us that really set that playing field. So all of a sudden, we some guy drives a kilo of cocaine over the border, and and all of a sudden he's the problem. It's time to bring the fentanyl out of the drugs, guys. We got to get back to our fucking roots. No, definitely though. Fucking, it's scary. It's scary to be any type of like, law enforcement, a firefighter. It's it's some bullshit. And the fact that I say that makes me think, you're just you want to back the blue, and you think and you lick boots. But it's like, no, it's just like, I don't know, like if I was a police officer, I would be fucking around, bro. I'd be fucking with the homeless people, dude. I'd be like, yo, Reggie, dude. Yo, Reggie, where the fuck you going, man? Every day you're outside the 7-Eleven, bro. Give it a break, dude. To start getting down with people. I'll get down. I'll be the officer getting down with fools. I'm like, hey, you guys gotta fucking cut it out. And they'll be like, oh, fuck you. Or I'll be like, oh, fuck you, fool. You wanna get down? With the shortest ones there. I'll pick the shortest fool there and just get down with him. So, obviously, you guys are listening. I'm also short. And, yes. Short Kings represent. Obviously, you gotta give Short Kings a platform so that they can see. Oh, every time I go to a concert, I need a platform, dude. I need something. Some shoulders, perhaps. Yeah. It only makes sense. Like, he says a lot of dumb shit. It comes off as, like, racist and sexist. And just give him a platform. He's 5'3". Dude doesn't have much. Doesn't have much, camera adaptability. It's like watching Joe Rogan commentate fights, and you just see him. It's just a fucking half a torso and a head next to all these guys that are all 6'3". And it's like, this is bad TV. Like, no, yeah, this guy should be at a desk, sitting down, talking about, geez, look at that fucking kick. You saw that side kick. Oh, that was a. Oh, and like, back in 67, he hits you with the history shit. That's all he should be doing. What's all this fucking nonsense about fucking, you know, um, promoting a president to the point where, you have a lot of suspectable people who are easily influenced, and you don't think, well, I mean, hey, kudos, I'm not condemning the guy. He's fucking smart. You know how much fucking money he's probably making off of all this shit? Dude just got a fucking deal with YouTube again. And here he is. I'm just gonna title this episode Bill Burr type beat. This is what he's fucking doing, man. He's coming around. And he thinks he's this fucking tough guy with his fucking little rascal's hat. Yeah, during COVID, I think about it a lot. It's like when fucking Kill Tony was like blowing up during COVID. Like, is when I started watching it because I started seeing all these clips. I remember seeing Tony Hinchcliffe the first time I had ever seen Tony Hinchcliffe. This is way before I started doing comedy. I was living with at an apartment with this chick that I was smashing, I guess. And yeah, I was living at her apartment in Northridge. And eventually we went out to go see in San Diego to go see I know for the fact, okay guys, I know that was weird, but she might be listening. And I don't want to give them the glory. I already am by addressing them. If you guys don't back off my case, man. We'll go to San Diego, we'll go to see a Joe Rogan show. And the opening, no, I forget who the opening comedian was. It definitely wasn't Red Band, but it was a 3-comic show. Somebody opened. It was probably Elon Musk. I don't know. I'm just kidding. But somebody opened for him, and then they brought out Tony Hinchcliffe, and then Tony Hinchcliffe brought out Joe Rogan. And it was a good show. It was alright. Fucking. So that was the first time I had ever seen Tony Hinchcliffe. Again, I've watched Roast Battle, so I know who he was at the time, but I just didn't didn't know who he was essentially. And then I started getting into that more, and that was like 2018. Then COVID hits. I'm fucking inside all day, just smoking, chowing, fucking just watching stupid videos on YouTube and shit. I was sleeping on the floor because I had just got kicked out of this apartment, and I moved back home with my parents, and they didn't weren't prepared for me to come back. So nonetheless, I still had a place to sleep, and I would just wake up and watch YouTube videos, and Kill Tony clips was one of them. It was ironically Bill Burr with it was up back when they had it up in the belly room, and he's like, "This is a fucking bullshit show, man. You just fucking calling up these comics. They come up here, they bomb. Obviously, you set them up for failure, and and they just you're talking shit. Like, look at this fucking guy. This guy's fucking nothing. You're crushing his dreams." And it was a delightful thing because it was I hadn't I had kind of had gotten into comedy, into the local scene, like dive bars. And I'm not sure. I don't think I did my first open mic just yet. My first open mic I did in like December of 2020 or November. November of 2020 was my first open mic. So yeah, it was I definitely had started watching Kill Tony like a little bit after, or like maybe leading up to the first time that I did stand up. So, but it was just cool, like seeing people go up, try doing stand up, and then they fucking bomb. And then eventually I found out a lot of the people that did stand up on Kill Tony were in the local scene. Not very good. Not a very good stand-up. Stand-upper. I used to say that to my brother growing up. Because me and my brothers, we're all complete, like, polar opposites. We have some stuff in common, but it's just, like, complete different fucking sides of the fucking tree. And, well, like, they're really into anime, and, like, I honestly, here, today, 5:43 at the Backyard Show, what is it, Saturday, January 25th, I do not like anime. Never really have. Never really will. I like Naruto and Dragon Ball Z. I like the fucking basic shit. The fucking Toonami, shouldn't be awake. Parents should be keeping a better eye on me. That's my style, okay? I like all that shit. Samurai Champloo, fucking hilarious. Anything that you would watch on Toonami back in the day, that's kind of my stuff, okay? Other than that, I think it's fucking ridiculous. Attack on Titan, okay, I got into that. That wasn't that bad. These fucking chainsaw hands and fucking horny schoolgirls, fucking zombies, and I mean some of it's some of it's nice. It looks cool, I guess. It's like you have that one friend that shows you like some weird shit. Like this is what you're into. It's like, you could have shown me fucking WWE. You could have been a grown man showing me wrestling. And that would have been fucking that would have been, okay, this is baseline. You over here showing me a anime girl getting tentacle fucked. And like like it's art. No. Well, I'm not into the weird shit, okay? It has to be semi realistic fantasy. Okay. But so like just making fun of anybody that's hardcore into anime is my thing, dude. I love bullying fucking weebs, dude. Weebs are fucking, they're like they're gold mines. You just gotta go up to them like like that's not how Japanese sounds like. I know Japanese. I watch anime. I read subtitles. It's funny, man. I don't know. They get so hot and bothered over it. It's funny. Anybody that's like really into anime, and then they'll be like, "Oh, well, what about One Piece?" And it's like, "Yeah, I know, I've heard of it, but I'm not gonna watch it because of how long it is." "Oh, well, what about Death Note?" It's like, "Yeah, I've seen Death Note. It's good." It's like, "Oh, what about this and what about that?" And then they have like a fucking journal of how many seasons there are, and like, "Oh, I'm fucking this deep into it." It's like, wow, my guy, fucking Mr. Encyclopedia over here. You gonna show me all the anime he's watched in his life? Yeah. Half of you guys have tuned out halfway through. I'm only halfway through, less than halfway through this shit. I'm almost done with my coffee. I could take a fat bong rip, but I don't know. I'm trying to be Mr. Cool Guy and just do the whole fucking podcast, no interruptions. Mr. Cool Guy would want to do it straight through. So, yeah, man. There's not a lot of shit going on. Other than that, I covered it already. This fucking coffee made me fly through this, man. Yeah, tax season's coming up. You better do your taxes. Get yourself a nice project car. I've been looking at getting some project cars. I just want to make sure I get the right one. I'm starting to just think I'm just going to start flipping cars at this point. I'll just sell my car and then buy a car with it. And then fix that up and then just keep flipping cars. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. Get rich quick. A little bit of silence. Been trying to practice my singing too. You know, it's getting better. It's always something that I gotta practice. I feel like I practice my singing more than I practice anything at all. Cause like if I'm not doing comedy, You know, I'm always like trying to practice my singing or practice scales, chords, and whatnot. It's easier too. You just pull up. It's just as hard to do because like I don't. It's all mental and like letting your, letting yourself really like belt it out. And I don't have a studio or anything like that. Like if I'm the best as when I do is when I'm in my car and I could be driving or just in the driveway. So and sometimes my neighbors get the pleasure of hearing old Barry practice his singing. So that's always nice. Yeah, I'm just trying to network, trying to get myself out there more, trying to brush elbows with people, and that on itself is hard too. Without any like serious like drugs, it's hard to do. At least for me. I don't know, like I'm always just in my head. I'm like, oh, this person thinks I'm boring, or I think they're boring, or we suck. Somebody sucks. My fucking breath stinks. I forgot to brush my teeth. I forgot to buy gum. I'm too poor to buy gum. Jesus, why do I even come out? Should have just stayed home. Type of shit that goes through my head. Type of shit that makes a conversation go south. Type of shit that make you want to say a racial slur. Just for no reason. Just to enunciate the awkwardness that you're feeling. So, but yeah, it's all good. I just want to see how you guys are doing. Hope everybody's doing swell. I know we all joke around and we all like to have a good time and party it up, but it's always good to sit down and talk with each other. And that's why our sponsors of the day. No, imagine. No, honestly though, if you fucking need therapy, just fucking go for it, man. It's hard to get into. Like sometimes it's hard to get into it. I feel like there's so many people that just need it. Especially if you're getting it through the city. Good luck trying to get fucking stage time there. Easier to get time anywhere else, man. We'll figure it out. We'll manage. We're doing pretty good. Trying to get myself back into school, maybe. Or just keep doing this full time. Yeah, I want to start doing more videos. I need like videographers, camera people. I need a team of camera people. Maybe just one person, but kind of just follow me around with a camera. Go to spots, try to figure shit out. Go to roast battle and like, just do short little interviews with people. It's the cops, dude. They're here. They know I've been setting shit on fire. Alrighty. So, we gotta think of more segments that we can do. I want to do like a cooking segment. That'd be like a whole other fucking page. You know what I'm saying? A whole nother fucking video. Yeah, it's like all you can see right now is just like political stuff. So it's hard to see anything that's not political right now. And it's kind of annoying in a way cuz you can't escape it really. It's like a really bad psychedelic trip. Like there's no escape. Like you're going to be hearing about fucking Donald Trump this and fucking somebody's going to complain about him doing that and then the Democrats are going to start fucking and rebelling. They're gonna do a whole fucking, and I'm over here trying to just get my dick sucked. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of show this is, guys. Is there anybody out there? And then No, but it's just but that's the thing, is that there's so much shit to do, and there's so much life to live, and we're just everybody just being struck with fear, and what I wanted to do is I kind of wanted to go around and like look for ICE agents, because apparently there's always like immigration agents posted around everywhere, and I kind of want to just go out and find them and interview them and interview people who are scared to I want to get both sides of the story, and just kind of just show the fucking truth of what's really coming out here, because what they're doing is they're deporting all the immigrants, and a lot of the places aren't even accepting the people that are being deported. So it's like people are stuck in transit. It's like, I want my fucking shoes, bro. Like, you look up the tracking information. It's like, in transit. It's been in transit for 5 days, brother. What the hell is going on over there? They're stopping for gas like every fucking 5 miles. Stopping at every gas station. Some bullshit. They're over there. They're over there racking up 7-Eleven points. And then we're over here fucking working hard. Bullshit, man. Bullshit. The fucking thing about these people, in America. They think they're all so fucking swell. I was like half Jim Norton, half Bill Burr. No, but it's fucking insane. Like, it's literally the same shit that was going down when you have all the people coming in from the border. They have when Biden was president, they're like, oh, over 12,000 immigrants coming across the border, and it's the same thing. But the Democrat, they did it more formal. They had them like, okay, well, if they come over here, you catch them. We got to put them in line, and we process them that way. We send them to a detention center, and then they can claim sanctuary. We'll send them out. We'll give them whatever resources they need. It's the same thing, but instead they're taking it like all military and shit. Like, they're raiding. They're fucking busting down doors. They're fucking taking the fucking. They're fucking taking the arroz right out of the fucking oven, smashing it, taking everybody there, taking them hostage, throwing them in cars. They're back to the fucking cages and shit. So it's the same thing. Like, these people just when the right is in control, they're throwing them in the cages. When the fucking left is in control, they're taking them out of the cages and putting them in a single file line. So it's just you can't win. But the only thing is that around this time, it's fear that they're striking into people. I mean, they struck fear into us, with the whole pandemic and all that. That was their way of keeping us in line. But now this way, it's like, well, fucking, it's it's very, it's very scary. A lot of people are fucked up over this shit. A lot of people are mad. A lot of people want to fuck people up. But I want to get to the bottom of this shit. I want to go fucking. I want to go give these ICE agents a piece of my mind. There's gonna be a lot of protests coming for sure. A lot of anti-ICE protests. But I want to get straight. I want to go right through that. I mean, I'm pretty sure, I'll end up filming some of that shit too. But I see it. I see it all coming up together. It's all coming along right now. Years of watching Andrew Callahan do his thing, I'm just like, whoa, I see it, bro. I see the patterns. So right now, they're scaring people with all the immigration, deporting people, and people are gonna stop going. There's people who aren't going to work. There's people who, they're saying, fuck that, I'm not gonna go to work. They're gonna fucking, it's a trap. There's, I see people posting pictures of ICE or USA Immigration Service, whatever the fuck, these white cars, unmarked cars, and it says USA Immigration, and they're all like parked everywhere. It says, "Oh, ICE is in Burbank and shit," like, and I want to like, you know, I just want to get to the bottom of this shit, man. Even if it gets me killed, it's probably not gonna happen. Probably not gonna get killed, but you know, there's a lot going on in these streets, in the community, and the truth the truth isn't gonna come out on its own. You're not gonna find the truth scrolling through fucking Instagram or TikTok. So it's like, hey, it's a good thing all that shit's out now, cause hey, we're gonna fucking need it. Jesus Christ, man. Fucking Hard Rock Nick, rest in peace. That's his name, right? Hard Rock Nick. He's got where were you? Where am I? And where are you? Yeah, it came out that one of Hard Rock Nick, I guess his wife, or was it his mom or his wife? It might have been his mom or his sister. I think it was his sister that was she's like got control of the page now. It's confirmed that it's true that he ended up like shooting himself, or he died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound at a Florida shooting range. Yeah, it's fucking crazy because and then she stated that there was a Linkin Park song that was one of his favorite songs, and it's just like, yep, there it is, brother. That's the diagnoses. Man was depressed. Certified sad boy. Fucking insane, man. Like a lot of like depressed people love Linkin Park. And then, I mean, Chester Bennington's the captain of the fucking ship, bro. He's the captain of the SS Suicide. And yeah, like anybody that anybody that I know that is like hardcore into Linkin Park, they're all very depressed. They smell. They drink coffee all day. Uh, no, it's cool, man. Fucking rest in peace to Hard Rock Nick. I sympathize with you, brother. And the family and the friends of Hard Rock Nick. Just always remember where he was and where you're at. Two very different things. I like to think he's in heaven right now, just like, where am I? And where are you? I got 6 diamond Rolex on each of my wrists. That's 12. Cause the devil comes in 3s. Where am I and where are you? He's at the pearly gates right now, brother. He's the bouncer at the pearly gates, dude. That's for sure. Yeah, but seriously, rest in peace, Hard Rock Nick. These are just jokes. I love the guy. He's flattering. I'm just, it's okay. They're gonna shoot me. They're gonna assassinate me someday. I guarantee you, brother. Yeah. So much shit going on in this world. Street takeovers. They're taking over the streets. I've yet to fucking run into those. I've heard them just from my house, like sleeping, but I've never ran into them. I don't really drive that late anymore. I'm not much of a night crawler these days. But that would be wild. It's like a fucking group full of eggers. Those guys are packing now. It's not even one of those things you want to run into. Yeah, I feel like it's the equivalent of like running into like a Native American tribe. Like a fucking like the Comanche tribes or some shit. And it's like, oh shit, you stumble across them. They all fucking, you make one wrong move, they all find you, they look back, and the fucking guy doing donuts gets out and points a fucking an AR at you, and you're fucking toast. And you gotta peel out. Yeah, it's dangerous, man. Like these kids out here are fucking insane. We used to just shoot people in the ankle and go about our day. But it's fucking crazy, man. To be alive today. You know, fucking aliens are out here now. Aliens, they're teasing us now. They're fucking teasing us. Pretty soon there's gonna be aliens on Figueroa Street. Aliens on Figueroa. Been listening to a lot of Tool. Tool goes hard. Man, I want to go out and do karaoke and just fucking wail. Just go sing. Just go do some fucking crazy rock and roll. That's the type of guy I am. When I go out to do karaoke, I like to do like fucking Dio, Sabbath, Soundgarden, Van Halen, all that type of shit, man. Alice in Chains. I love a good Alice in Chains song. Because once in a while, I mean, it's in big crowds, it's hard to run into somebody that's like a fucking heavy metal head like that. But it weeds it out. Like, once you do that shit, I don't even look like a fucking somebody that's into that. So, and I do that, wail it out, and you find you find your crowd. You find the misfits. That's the one thing about it, so. And boy, do I need to find my group of misfits. Because I have been lonely, hanging at a home with all of these people that look a lot like me. So, yeah, I need to make friends. That's one thing I just, if I could, I would just stay at home every fucking day. Smoke dope, do shrooms, take acid, watch fucking music videos, watch Family Guy, and just that's my day. I eat fucking Chinese food, jerk off, and call it a fucking night, and do the same thing in the morning. That's my life right there. That's the life that I want. That's the life that I've kind of been living, minus the the drugs. Kind of just been smoking dope all day, but point is, if I could be doing that shit all day, I would. But you have to go out and make friends and tell people what you do. And it's like a lot of the times I'm just like, bruh, I don't care. Because I go out, try to talk to people. Well, this is like a truth. So first time I ever went to go to a jam, this was at a Jam in the Van show in Culver City, right across from the Motor. The garage on Motor. So they're both on Motor. And I'm just like, all right, I go inside. It'll be a nice, nice event. It was free. And every comedy show's free if you're a comedian. Okay, first of all. That's just rule number one. So I go inside. You know how the Jam in the Van is. If you guys have never been to Jam in the Van, so you go down this hallway. There's like a row full of like porta potties, and it's nice because there's not just like two porta potties. There's like a whole row of them. You go in and they have a bar in the back. There's like all this nice decorative stuff. They used to have like a whole lounge out there, like chairs, and they kind of like subsidized. You know what I mean? They subsidized, and so now there's just like a small bar, and you go straight into the venue. But so I'm just standing there trying to make friends, and not all the comedians are there yet, just like the crowd people and stage hands and all that. So I had a pack of cigarettes, had a pack of Marlboro Reds in the fucking tank ready to go. And you know, I was drinking at the time pretty good. Like I'm as of now, I think I said it last time too. I'm 36 days no alcohol. 164 days no cigarettes. And it says 2 days no smoking weed, but I smoked weed today, so that's how that's going. Yeah. But so I'm there, got a couple whiskey sours in me. Trying to talk to people. So, you know, I didn't break out the secret weapon yet. I kept the Marlboro Reds tucked. Kept them tucked in the fucking inner pockets. And all of a sudden, you know, the music that they're playing is fucking awesome. It's rare when you go into an establishment and they're playing really fucking solid music. They're playing Curtis Mayfield, playing Smokey Robinson. They're playing the classics. They're playing the hits. They're playing the Altons, or is it called the Altons? Yeah, but whatever. They're playing all the classics. And all of a sudden Curtis Mayfield comes on, Superman or Superfly. And, you know, the vibes was right. I had a couple drinks in me, you know. The ladies are hollering. The fellas are there. And I don't know, I saw the nearest guy to the left of me. It's like everybody's like, you know, it's popping. It's fun. It felt like, you know, nobody's really on their phones. And so I looked at the nearest guy to the left of me and I'm like, they play really good music here, huh? And like I just, you know, and then he looks to the right, he just looks to me and just like, yep. And I'm like, what the fuck do I say next? Do I say any, like, it's just, that's how my social life is, and then that's it. After that, I walk away, or maybe he walked away, and I'm just, you know, standing like my awkward self. If you ever seen me, like, putting my hands in my pocket. And then I decide to fucking bring out the fucking secret weapon. I break out the fucking cigarettes. I break out the cigarettes and I'm smoking them. And now the comics start rolling through. I'm like, okay, now I'm seeing faces I recognize. And I'm seeing the judges. I'm seeing the performers. Everybody's coming in. And then and I'm standing. A comic comes up to me. Trying to remember her name. Probably won't. She probably doesn't even remember my name either, so it's all good. Very famous comedian, very talented, very established. Kiki Anderson. Kiki comes up to me and she asks for a cigarette. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, this is how I make friends with fucking cigarettes, bruh. And so now I'm like, okay, it's cool, because then, you know, you're smoking a cigarette, and then now you're just like, all right, now I'm not nervous. I can just fucking say whatever the fuck. And yeah. I realized I name dropped right there, so a lot of people are probably like, ugh, you're such a fucking, you just love fucking attention, huh? Like, you know, I fucking do. I'm an attention whore. I want it all. I want all of attention. All the attentions. I want it now. I want it now. But yeah, no, there's so many. That was such a good night though. The first Jam in the Van show that I went to. I don't know if it was the first one they threw there, but the Sklar brothers were judging too. It might have been the first show that they ever threw there, because it was like they had all the leagues there. They had Comic Wars, they had No Llores, and everybody was on stage. It was just like all of LA's fucking roast battle shit. It was fucking popping. It was cool, man. Um, Miranda and Nate were there. Digits, Brian Moses, Pat. They were filming. It was just this fucking mind blowing thing I've never seen before, and and I was just gonna watch it as a, you know, because I had just gotten the RSVP or whatever. It was like free tickets. You just had to sign up or whatever. But I was just gonna watch it as a crowd member. But no, I'm like, no, I'm gonna fucking watch this with everybody else here. So we went to the green room. You know, I think Jamar was there. Jamar Neighbors. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Jamar Neighbors. I'm saying all this shit like all these people are gonna fucking listen to this shit. They're not. This is just for my own fucking ego and fucking You know, I'm showing the love while I'm here, okay? It's funny, a lot of people don't realize how much of an impact that they have in my life. Um that goes for anybody too. Like, you know, like not a lot of people realize how much they've affected you and like how you see things and like how you work and you know like my grandfather and my nana or my grandmother, but on my dad's side, you know, that's how we distinguish them. So they really implied their work ethic into my life as I live it now. And, you know, they've passed away. So it's just like they don't know how hard I've been working, but it's what they showed me how to do. Goes for the comedians too. Like they don't a lot of these comedians that they fucking hustle hard, they don't know how much they've impacted just me and other people who are trying to do this shit. Cause you watch fucking somebody that inspires you so much. Maybe you meet them or you don't, but still, like they don't know how much they've affected you until you show it, until you express that. So, and I think people should always express that. Like, you should never think that anybody's like above you, and I try to remember that too. But it's like when you're in that hallway of the fucking comedy store, it's like, oh shit, no, we're all. This is it. This is the pipeline. This is the like you know fucking Finding Nemo when they fucking go through the channels with the fucking sea turtles. Like once they get to that chill fucking wave, this is it. This is our hub. And I'm just speaking for LA comedians, but like or even at the fucking Ha Ha Club. When you're in that first room, that first bar, it's like, dang, this is it. This is it's like when you're at that fucking truck stop bar in the middle of nowhere. We're all just here to fucking chill. You know, all a bunch of crazy characters come from different lives, and we're all here in this one spot, trying to do the same thing, and it's cool. It's like you know, I guess New York comedians, like if you're in the cellar and like you've been doing comedy for a while, next thing you know, you're doing mics in the cellar, and now you're doing a show at the cellar, and you're in the fucking green room with all these fucking comedians. You're like, holy shit! You're in the belly room. You're in the fucking green room with fucking you know. Cam Patterson walks into the green room with the belly room ones. And I'm just like, whoa, shit. Well, this is a nice treat. So you know, I'm big fan of Cam Patterson. So I didn't geek out. You know, the little girl when he walked in. You know, shook his hand like a man, and I think Casey Rocket was there that night too. And it's always like when it reminds you. It just reminds you to just be like, this it. You're here. This is what you're doing and you gotta fucking be consistent and fucking keep at it. Cause it could be gone like that and you're fucking done. The spark is gone. You know, you got a lot of catching up, a lot of fucking shit that you missed on. Like I see a lot of comics. And they're old and they don't like doing shit now that you kind of need to do. You know, like they're just like, I want to do comedy at certain spots. I want to do the early show. I want to do these mics. I want to do this, and that, and that's it. I'm not going on I'm not going on the fucking road. I'm not gonna fucking plan out a fucking studio or a stadium fucking tour. Like I'm doing what I need to do. So yeah, I'm fired up, bruh. Fired, fired the fuck up. But I gotta take a hit of weed to calm down. I also gotta take a mean piss. So we'll go do that real quick, and then we'll see how we're feeling. And we are back. Yeah, man. Crazy fucking world we're in. A lot of bullshit. A lot of bullshit people. Yeah. But it's like, you gotta just breathe and remember. It's like, we're all kind of going through shit too. So, I'm a very selfish man. I like to be, to myself, and I like to just, I know what it's like to kind of just have a hard time. So I kind of just choose to not struggle and break off pieces of myself, because if I do, then I have nothing, because I am a very broken man as well at that. So, but enough about my life. I still have a fucking decent head on my shoulders. My health is alright. My health's alright. Uh, you know, taking it one fucking step at a time. One fucking mic. One mic at a time, Probably gonna kick it tonight. I've been sitting on, like I said, I've been sitting on this, been sitting on some Lucy, man. Might do that soon. I'll definitely have a trip report about that. I was just thinking about doing like a normal microdose, like half of what I usually take, and then wait for some time for my tolerance to go back down, and then do a full 100 micrograms, baby. And then just, come back a different person. Come back a different man. Come back somebody with a little bit of expertise. Where to go for a hike. But no, I'm not gonna try to be too hippie-berry. It's just I've been a little, been a little conservative lately, my friends, and it's a little weird. I feel alienated in a sense. Because, if people ask me, like, who did you vote for? Obviously, I'm gonna just be straight up and I'm a 25-year-old man living in the San Fernando Valley. I did not vote. So, it's like, oh, well, you didn't vote, so then you voted for Trump then. If you didn't vote, well, then you voted for Trump. Lady, I got fucking red hair. Alright? You have purple hair. We both are fucking, But anyways, that's why I stopped doing cocaine. It's a little it's a little tagline I'm working on, huh? How's that going? I didn't even have to look at my notes that time. Came out perfectly. Came out clean, brother. It came out clean, brother. I don't know what you mean, brother. Brother, it's a very simple thing, brother. I don't know what you mean. You cannot do it, brother. It's simple. Brother, it's simple, brother. You ever work with some dumbass and like they don't know that they're a dumbass? Even if people keep telling them that they're a dumbass. And they're just like, bro, I'm the fucking this place is nothing without me. So, but yeah, again, enough about me. I'm having fun, man. I'm I'm staying to myself, doing my mics, writing as much as I can, trying to stay away from desmadre, even though it follows me wherever I go. Like I said, I'm staying home. Probably gonna chill tonight. If anything, I'll probably just go out and do some karaoke. At the good night. It's always a good night at the good night. We got a fucking ice cream truck coming by again, doing its daily route. So that's always nice. I've been craving pizza lately. Might go out to Joe's Pizza. Get me on a fucking slice of pepperoni and a slice of white. And a Coke Zero. Fuck me, dude. They didn't even pay me. I just fucking love them. Right there on Ventura Boulevard, brother. It's the one you want to go to. If you're coming, well, if you're in LA, they have a good amount of locations in LA, but they have that. If you go to Hollywood Boulevard, that's a really good location. They'll really take care of you there. There's some locations, I can't account for all of them, but some locations are like, hit and a miss. But brother, you want a good slice of pizza, brother? Joe's Pizza, Ventura Boulevard. If you're in LA, I've heard Greco's is really good too, but haven't tried them yet. So, but Joe's Pizza, goddamn, they're in New York too. That's how you know they're fucking good. Joe's Pizza is, I guess, the only one that I think is reputable because they're also in New York, and well, New York has way better pizza than LA. Way better. I haven't even been to New York, and I know that their pizza is better. So, their tap water. The tap water is better than LA. LA tap water is nothing. If that's the problem, LA, they didn't have if their tap water was like New York tap water, they would have had the fires out like that, son. Like that. Fucking terrible, brother. Oh man, it's terrible. But yeah, I'm just being fucking silly. I'm just being a dude. I'm being a douche. I gotta be, more active like this. I want to do some late night podcasts. That's my thing. Just do shit late night, brother. I can't stop saying, brother. Every time I go to a smoke shop, every time I get my Uber Eats delivered, and I used to say this in my set. An Armenian man calling you brother is almost as endearing as a old black woman calling you sugar or sugar. Oh my god. It hits you in the soul. Some people looked at me weird. Again, I did it at the fourth wall, so some of those people are goes over every if you say a joke, goes over their heads. I'm just kidding. But no, so the fuck is this? A receipt? What did I buy today? Was it from Chipotle? You bet your ass it was from Chipotle. I spent $23 there. I'll fucking spend $50 at Chipotle if I have to. I'll get a mortgage on the house for a fucking burrito bowl. You know what I'm saying? Fuck was I talking about? No, but yeah, fucking yeah. What am I? Just fucking see, like ADHD is just terrible, brother. No, yeah, I did that joke. So I did that joke at the not the haha club. I feel like at the haha club, that shit would have killed, bro. Like it's nothing but Armenians and Mexicans and black people there, dude. Like that's the fucking rooms you wanted to. If you can survive a room, if you could survive a packed house in the haha club, you're on the right track. You can fucking make it in comedy somewhere. You could follow your dreams for sure. I've done a good amount of shows at the haha club. Mainly roast battles, and the more packed that fucking room gets, the more fucking wild it is, dude. Like, even if the room is like a quarter of the way packed or half packed, if it's like a half capacity, or it's still some like not a lot of people, it still gets wild, it still gets rowdy. You still gotta fucking whip the crowd. Only just the Mexicans, but well, I shouldn't say whip, but because the Mexicans they whip themselves. You don't gotta, you don't gotta whip them. That's like a fucking like slave owners or plantation owners switching the work labor from black people to Mexicans. They're just like whipping the shit out of them. Like, brother, you ain't got to whip them. They know what they're doing. Let them work. Let him work. If you whip them, we're not gonna have any more work left. Don't whip the Mexicans. We don't want them to finish everything. We gotta save some work for the other folk. So, that's how that goes. Yeah. Dude, I'm getting canceled out the gate, my man. You thought I was gonna give them a chance? No, dude. The first podcast they go to is gonna have some fucking suspect fucking material, bro. Like, Fuck Shane Gillis, man. What are you talking about, dude? I'm coming out the gate with this shit, dude. Yeah, I love Shane Gillis. He's the man. He's the dog, dude. I remember the first time. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up too, cause I'm kind of getting, I'm getting a little off my rockers too. I want to smoke some weed and go eat some pizza or something. Um, the first time I started watching Shane Gillis, obviously it was when Joe Rogan uploaded that interview with him, cause I had heard about Shane Gillis from like Legion of Skanks, all this and that, Ari Shaffir. I just heard his name. Might have seen some clips of him, but didn't really even know who he was. All I heard was that there was this guy who got fired from Saturday Night Live. We all know the whole story. See him on Joe Rogan. I was like, all right, I'll check him out. So I heard he was talking about the skits, and I was like, oh, he does skits. Oh, the ISIS Toyota. Oh, okay. So now it's all oh, this is Shane Gillis. Now I'm like, oh shit, he's fucking funny, and he's a fucking genius. He is not who you think he is. He's Uncle Danny. No, fucking, he's just this fucking heavy fucking hitter. Like, and then the Matt and Shane podcast, and I'm like, oh, he has a roommate who's just as fucking funny as he is. And then it was off from there. I was like, oh shit, I'm watching every fucking Matt and Shane. I was like, something about these guys. Like, they're just like the bros. Like they're into bro shit. They're into ancient YouTube history. They're into fucking world history. They're into fucking Limp Bizkit. They fuck with Sublime. Like they're just the bros, the underground bros. And so it was off. I was like, I fucking love these guys. But the day that I knew that Shane Gillis was the man, like he was gonna be on fucking top, I was doing mushrooms. I was doing a good amount of mushrooms, some solid mushrooms. I'm staying over at my uncle's house, and I'm just watching over the house. Fucking so I go to this bar, down the street, have a good fucking time. I was like, they're gonna do karaoke there. Fuck yeah! So I take these mushrooms. I walk over because it's not that far. I'm like, oh, I don't want to drive. Driving on mushrooms is fucking crazy too. And I'm like, oh, I gotta find parking. It's gonna be this whole fiasco. Fuck it, I'll just walk. Walking through fucking homeless people, walking through walking through the slums, fucking sticky floors, fucking railroad tracks, but it's not that far. So, um, I go into this bar. The mushrooms are fucking hitting. As soon as I get it, it felt like a fucking movie. Cause I go in every time you're on psychedelics, it's like a fucking movie, dude. Like everything is so profound and prolific to you. So I go to the door, show the guy my ID, and he's like, "You just made it, brother." He's like, "Come on in." Like, it's always a treat when the bouncer is always like, he's nice and he's always like got something nice to say as soon as you come in. And like, it's like, okay, the vibes already off to a good fucking start. So now, you know how it is at a bar, a dive bar, late night. It's kind of sad in a way, especially when you're there by yourself. And then I'm on mushrooms, so everything's amplified. Look, I'm here at a fucking bar by myself. No one with me. Everybody here is with somebody, except maybe a couple people. And but the vibes are nice, and I'm not really thinking about it that much. But it's just the vibe. I still feel that it's like very like, very bluesy, we'll say. And I'm looking for the guy who does karaoke. I see the laptop, see some old guy, Nirvana t-shirt. I'm like, that's gotta be the fucking guy. If that's not the guy, then I'm tripping. I am tripping dick. So I go up to him, and somebody's requesting a song, so I weigh him behind him. He goes, and then I'm kind of like over his shoulder in a way, but not like, I come up from beside him, but he doesn't recognize me. He's just staring at his laptop. So I'm like, oh, busy guy. Okay, we get it. All right, I got you. So I just lean over and I'm like, can I get I give him my song. I'm not even drinking yet. I had like a drink before I got there. I'm just kind of on the mushrooms. And so I come up to the side of him like, can I have What You Won't Do for Love by Bobby Caldwell? And he's still staring at his laptop. And I didn't see if he nodded or anything, so I was like, maybe he didn't hear me. So then I go up and I'm like, hey, do you think I could get? And he's like, I heard you the first time. I'm like, oh, my bad. I didn't think you heard me. But like, that's just the first thing that came to my mind. So like, but he's like an old guy, so he looks at me. He's just like I'm some smart ass, because I just hit him quick. Like fucking, he hit me with a jab. I hit him with the jab cross, and he's like, it's always you young guys that come in here and they think that they know. And I'm like he gets off and he starts preaching to the choir, dude. And I'm just like, you know what? I got the empathy fucking software download. I got the empathy running through my system right now. I'll hear him out. And I'm not coming at him all aggressive or anything, like, and he's just going off, he's yapping, and I'm just like, oh, my bad, man. I legit thought like that you didn't hear me or something. And then he just starts like going on his old guy rant. And he's like, fucking when I knew, so I write it down. And I'm like, yeah, I write it down on my phone. Like, he's like, well, we don't have phones. Like, so he's just fucking, he's talking through me. He's talking past me. Fucking, I'd wait and, he comes up to me like he knew he was coming on strong or whatever. And, we're just leveling, and he was trying to like, he's like, how you guys, like your generation, he was trying to find the word. Like he, snapping, he's like, what's the word? I'm like, in my head, I wanted to say it, but I didn't want to give him that satisfaction. He was like, you guys, you got this first I was gonna be like that we're smarter, that we're faster, and that we're more capable of handling things and manipulating technology, doing better things. In my mind, I was like, the word that he was looking for was smart ass, like, cause I guess he thought I was coming on to him like a smart ass or something, but that's just how I am. That's just my fucking nature, bro. When I'm not in my head, I say shit that you wouldn't even fucking be like, wait. I say shit that would throw you off. So, yeah, I killed a song. All the older ladies were fucking swooning at me because I fucking kill it. What can I say? If you guys see me do karaoke, especially if you see me do that song, you fucking know. It's a that they pull out the wet floor sign when I do that song. All right, I ain't gonna say anything else. In my head, I stopped myself from saying something because they were like, somebody said something within their group, and then I guess maybe the one lady that they were talking to was like, nah, he's too young, he's too young. And in my head, I was thinking I should have said this on the mic. I should have been like, you still thought about it, and then keep singing. Like, oh man, could have took one of these cougars home to my uncle's house. That would have been sick. That would have been an accomplishment. I still gotta try that someday. But that's enough about me, guys. This is a fucking great hour. The world's going fucking crazy, guys. Just fucking love one another. That's all that's it. Stop DMing people stupid shit. Fucking passive aggressive, one-sided, fucking I don't do my research shit. Stop spreading hate and fear, especially. And yeah. I don't know. Fucking old preacher Barry out here telling people to be kind, but no, it's a fucked up. It's gonna be a fucked up 4 years ahead of us too. So buckle the fuck up. Hug your cats, hug your dogs, hug your wife, hug your mother. Hug your father. Hug your fucking mailman. Cause it's gonna be a rough fucking 4 years. But we're gonna get through it though. It's gonna be cool. Who knows? Maybe they'll come out with a fucking with some new shit. It can't all be bad. It can't. GTA 6 is still on the way. There's still hope. So yeah, follow us on Instagram, follow us on YouTube. I got a couple shows coming up in March. So stay posted on that. Follow my Instagram, the Barry Montoya. You can follow the Backyard Show Pod as well. Also check out So This One Time. We're gonna be on a little hiatus just until we get another venue and some, a good lineup. We want to throw a good show for you guys, and we want it to be good, and we want to bring you some good talent. And really just make something special because you guys deserve that just as much as I deserve to put on a good show for you guys. So keep posted on that. Go to our YouTube. I don't know. Fucking let's network. Let's work. Let's do something. I don't know. Bye. This has been the Backyard Show.